So I'm family, this is Unity, and I'm here to show you all how to apply triple thick. I get this question all the time. It's either it's not working for me, it's my earrings are sticking together, it's not even, I see the breast strokes. I literally got this question literally back to back. I get it all the time, but I got it back to back, and I say, let me do a video and show y'all. This is triple thick. This is what I like to use on my earrings. I use a couple of things, but this is like my number one I love to use. It's just, I just been well, before when I first started doing hair, I was using this other stuff. And then I started using triple thick. So I'm finna show y'all how I triple thick my earrings. Triple thick comes in this 8-ounce, but you can get it in a 8-ounce bottle. It's, to be honest, it's more better to get it in an 8-ounce bottle of them. I keep these on deck. So when the air get to it, that's one of the reasons, the air and sometimes water, that's one of the reasons you get that cloudiness in your earrings, which we're going to talk about that in a minute. If you buy this, get you a smaller bottle or an old paint bottle, and I pour this inside here. Literally keep this closed and air won't get to it. So that's one of the reasons why a lot of people say it look milky, it's getting tacky. For one thing, they put it in this, and I think this is not a good thing because it's open and then you dip in, and you could get the 8-ounce bottle or you could get this size. And I'll put these in the description box for y'all if y'all want to purchase them and y'all don't have to worry about the air getting into it. Another thing that a lot of people do is when they glossing, they will use a small brush like this. This is a no. No. The only time you want to use a brush that's small like this, if you doing something really small. So like if I'm doing these Ankh earrings, which I'm finna give them another gloss, especially right here, this is easier to get that in if you do it with a smaller brush. This right here, I'm finna gloss this and I'm finna show y'all. If you use a brush like this, you're going to see the strokes all in it, you know? So the best thing to do is to use this size or bigger. Okay, for instance, let me start glossing these, and I will show y'all, talk about these earrings in an upcoming video, a Queen's Order video. So I put about that much on there. Then I take my brush and I just make sure I spread it evenly all the way around. And y'all see how cloudy it is? That's going to dry clear. See a little more white? You got to let it dry, queens. It start kind of tacking because it's starting to dry quick. And so you just kind of work it. Just try to make everything even. And then that's it. And you just let that dry. So when you're using glitter, make sure you get all those little crevices. So right here, I'm going to do the same. Well, we're going to do it one more time. So just... And believe me, when I first started using triple thick, I had to learn how to work it. I had to get friends with it. I had to cook for it. I had to read a book to it. And once me and triple thick got acquainted, we've been best friends forever. Forever, ever, forever, ever. So I did put a little more on this one, but guess what? I'm going to put a second coat on these. So we're going to let these dry. And then I'm going to put another coat on these. And also when these drying, make sure that they're on a flat surface because you want everything to dry evenly. You don't want something to be like over this way and then it's gloss here, but right over here is like it's tilted. You don't want it to be tilted. So we finna hook her up. This is a design that I created in 2010. And I'm going to talk about her more on a Queen's video. And y'all will see her. We talk about her. This is it. That big brush is going to get everything even, and you can even use one bigger than this if you want to. Smaller brush. You got to move fast because the air start getting to it, and that's when it start getting goo. When you dealing with like shapes and stuff, or wood cutouts, a smaller brush would work better. Don't use a smaller brush like this on a circle or something, because you will see the brush strokes. And you know what? Some people don't care. It's all about your design. Some people don't care if they see the brush strokes to them. When you're dealing in the art community, everything is a work of art. Things that some people look at and say, oh, I don't like that, somebody else will love it. So don't get like, oh, don't compare your work to nobody else. There's nothing wrong with elevating and doing things, learning different techniques to do things better, but never get to the point that you comparing your work to other people's work, and then that's one thing, you're putting that energy in your work, and then you get stuck. You'll get stuck on your work. So we're gonna do this one. These was already glossed. I just wanted to give it another. There we go. I'm gonna get really right up in there because I didn't like the way it was looking right up in there. And make sure when you're doing these that if nothing don't seep to the back, because you don't want it to harden like a bubble or something on the back. So make sure you go around. And sometimes when you do the second gloss, it'd be a little more easier. But just make sure that nothing is seeping to the back of the earring. I get this question so much about triple thick. So I decided to show y'all really quick of how I use it. It's not really a big deal. It's just the patience and working with it and working quickly with it before it starts to set. All right, y'all, I'm going to come right back and I'm going to show y'all how all those look once they dry. Want to try triple thick? Never tried it? Like I say, you have to make love to it. And you're an artist, you put love in your art, so make love to working with products. Because a product can work for one person, it might not work for another person, but it's all about learning how to use it. Every now and then, triple thick will say it won't leave a yellow finish. Every now and then with white paint, depending on the white paint you use, it will. But I have a technique to know how to fix it. Like I said, if you buy these right here, find you a squeeze bottle. It could be an old paint bottle that you got that has a squeeze top, something that can seal it in. And I think it's cool to work with. That's why I done told a couple of sisters, you know, they'll ask me what I do, and this is what I do. I pour this inside here, and I really don't never have a problem with triple thick. All right, so I'll be back. Okay, y'all, so I'm back, and these been drying. To be honest, these been drying for probably about 2 days since the last time, because I wanted to make sure they was completely dry before I come back. And I wanted to show y'all, using triple thick, you can get that resin type look. You can do that without dealing with the toxins of mixing resin. Resin, if you mix it, you have to wear masks and stuff because it's say non-toxin, the one that I use, but I use it on my big paintings outside. Just put the triple thick on about 3 times and you can get that look. So she came out beautiful. I will speak about her. It should be a video coming up right after this one. It's a Queen's Order video. So these came out very well. The gloss looked really nice, and then I just put some glitter on the back, but I'll talk about these in that video. So they came out beautiful. And here go the other pair that I glossed. They came out lovely as well. Beautiful. And here's the other pair that I showed y'all that needed another gloss. So y'all get y'all some triple thick, and y'all can also, they sell paint bottles, and you can pour this in to help you out. Like I say, you can use any type of, it's best to use a bigger brush if you want it to just to be even all over. It's not really a rule about brush strokes. Some people create their art showing best brush strokes, so there's nothing wrong with that. It's all about how you want your artwork. Because even in this design, I did like that with my brush as I was painting it. And y'all can see the little swirls in it. So it depends on how you want to create. I'll put the links in the description box to get y'all triple thick. Y'all let me know how it works. Hopefully these techniques that I showed y'all will help y'all in your art journey. Triple thick also come in a spray. So like say if you have a big piece and you want to spray it. I never really got into the spray. I have used matte spray before, but it wasn't triple thick. So I'm gonna purchase some just to see how it worked. I know a lot of people probably used it, but I have used the triple thick spray to tell y'all how it worked. So yeah, I purchased a can and let y'all know how it worked for me. All right, y'all. Salam, salam. If y'all haven't subscribed to this channel, subscribe to my channel. I had a giveaway, and I noticed 2 people didn't respond to the giveaway, so I end up sending those up 2 earrings to 2 pair of earrings to 2 other sisters. But now on, I'm going to have to say, to be a part of my giveaways, you have to be subscribed to my channel, because I don't know if those sisters was subscribed to my channel or they just missed it, but they didn't respond to when I told them they won the earrings. All right, y'all. So subscribe to my channel. Leave a beautiful comment. Don't forget to pick up litter in your community. Don't forget to adopt a pet from your local shelter or rescue. And the last thing is to say salam, salam. All right, y'all. Peace, peace.